Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Retro Video Games Pickups. Before I start this video, I want to say well played, sir, to Seeger in my house. I pissed myself laughing, mate. I thought that was really well done and funny. Labrador Park and all that road, Brisbane Road there where you walked up, is like 5 minutes away from my house, mate, and you did that very well. And I'll be watching more of your videos and I'll be coming your way soon, so yeah. Before I start with my pickups this week, I made a mistake in my last video about Alex the Kid. Justin S or SA, or how, sorry mate if I've pronounced it wrong, picked out that did I have the Lost Stars, and yes I do. I do have the whole 4. There's the whole 4 there, and yeah, my bad, I didn't realise until you pointed that out, so thanks mate. And as you can see, I do have the Lost Stars. So let's get on with the pickups this week. Not many games this week, mainly peripherals and a couple of consoles. So yeah, let's get on with it. First up, I picked myself up a PAL Super Nintendo. This was a my nephew's. It is discoloured quite a bit, and I had it home 5 minutes and I dropped it. I don't know if you can see that just there. I dropped it. It still works fine. I'm not really worried. I'm just glad I got a PAL one now, because I'd like some English speaking games. It did come with 2 games, so yeah, but that was basically an exchange for a 500 gig external hard drive that I wasn't using. So yep, that's my first pickup, Super Nintendo. Second pickup, guys, you are not going to believe this. I went to the tip shop here in Southport, and long story, I broke my PS2 controller. I had been there the day before, so I went down to pick one up. I went to take the controller to the counter. He said you can't just buy the controller, you got to buy the whole PS2 package. So I said to the guy, well, how much do you want for the whole PS2 package? There was another guy there, he said $50. I'm like, I shook my head. Anyway, the young fella walked away, and I seen a sticker there. It said $5 for untested consoles. So there was a box of PS2 stuff. The older guy said to me, do I want all that for $5? I was like, yep. So for $5, I got a working PS2 Slim. It was dusty as shit, and I greased up the CD-ROM rails with a bit of lithium grease and cleaned all the dust and crap out, and it works fine. I also got with it, I got a 8 meg memory card, 2 DualShocks, but one doesn't work, so I've just got one DualShock, and a Logitech PS2 controller as well. So all that for $5, guys. I couldn't believe it, eh? It was just, I was stoked. I mean, I already have a PS2, but it's good to have a different model. And so yeah. Next up, more peripherals. I picked up a $3 Sega Saturn gun. The blue PAL one for Virtual Cop and House of Dead and stuff. This didn't work at first. I tried it on my Japanese Saturn. I thought it might have been a compatibility issue, but I opened up the gun and there was a wire broken off. So I desoldered, soldered back on, and the gun works fine. So for $3, the only thing is when I took it apart and put it back together, the plastic is quite old, so a couple of screws when I went to screw them back in broke the plastic screw hole. So yeah, besides that, it rattles a bit, but it works fine. So yeah, for $3 I got myself a Sega Saturn controller. At the same op shop, I got a Sega Mega Drive 2 controller for $2. So yeah, I've got a few bargains this week, guys. Not many games. Again, this isn't retro, but I'm just waiting on the USB, and this is an Afterglow Xbox 360 clear controller. I'll just unwrap it for you guys so you can see a bit better, but I'll use this to play retro games on my PC that I don't actually have, and emulators and shit. This is why I'm showing it. I'll also use it for like modern games as well, but this was $3 from memory. But again, this was from the tip shop, I think. yeah, like I said, I'm just waiting on the USB end from eBay. And what else do we have down here this week? Well, that's it for peripherals and consoles. We'll get on with the games, hey? First up, as always, we'll start with 8-bit. I got this off eBay. It's a original Nintendo game. The guy said it was PAL. It is not PAL. It's a repo. I think it's a repo cart. It's got 4 games on it: Super Mario, B-Wings, Twin Bee, and Duck Hunt. So the only way I'll be able to play this is if I get a converter for my Famiclone, and you can buy one off eBay for about $20. I think they call it 70 to 57 pin or something like that, and you just use it for that. So that's the only way I'll be able to play that game. But yeah, that's my first pickup, 4-in-1 cart for this original Nintendo. When I traded my 500 gig for that Super Nintendo, it actually came with 2 games. It came with Super Mario World, one of the best Marios ever, and Yoshi's Cookie, which I can't work out. It's some type of puzzle game. I have no idea how it works, but I'm sure I'll give it a play and see how it goes. Next up, PlayStation. $5 pickup from the op shop. Colony Wars Red Sun. It's a polyphony, I suppose you could call it like a futuristic flight sim game. But yeah, but as you can see, it says $49.95 there, so it was quite an expensive game back in the day. Next up, some more PS2 stuff. I'm actually, oh wait, I got one more here. I forgot that I did pick up. Alright, let's get to it. Picked up heaps of PS2 stuff again. This was $3 from the tip shop. Works fine. Wild Racing. It's a bit like an off-road arcade racer. It's basically, yeah, like buggies, I suppose. It's an okay game. It's not the greatest racing game in the world, but I played it for about an hour, maybe hour and a half yesterday, and I didn't mind it. It was okay. I actually laugh when I see this, guys. Another PS2 pickup. America's 10 Most Wanted. And number 1 is Osama Bin Laden. Even though he's been caught, you can catch him again. But yeah, that's America's 10 Most Wanted. Next up for PlayStation 2 is Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi. If that's the way you pronounce it, I'm not sure. But yeah, that's all complete. You know, it's basically your Dragon Ball Z fighting game. These next three, were Gumtree pickups, $6 each. 2 of them are ex-rentals. The first one is Canis Canem Edit, which is basically Bully. As you can see, it's a video rental, but this is a hard... I've looked everywhere for this game, and it's one of the hardest, unless you look on eBay, which it still goes for $30. So $6 pickup, Bully, Canis Canem Edit. Another game for the PS2. I want to get the first one of this as well. But yeah, Kingdom Hearts 2. Again, it is the video rental, but I don't think, yeah, this case is stuck in there. The instructions are stuck, stuck in there. But I'm happy with that. Kingdom Hearts 2, love it. I love Kingdom Hearts. I've never completed. I've got it on Kingdom Hearts on the PSP as well. I just got to get the first one now and I'll be happy. Especially with 1.5 coming out. I think it might already be out. But it's out soon anyway. And last but not least, on PlayStation 2, we have the Sopranos, Italian Mafia. No, I played a bit. yeah, it's a bit repetitive. I mean, I've just started, so maybe as I go along, the missions will get a lot better and stuff. But yeah, basically, I wasn't a big fan of the TV series, but I mean, it's your typical, yeah, type mafia hitman type game. So yeah, that's Sopranos, the road to respect. Last game, guys. Last game. Xbox. Like I said last video, I don't normally pick up Xbox, but from now on I might actually. There's a few Xbox games I'm looking out for. Beyond Good and Evil is one. It's pretty rare. I mean, it's not rare, but it's hard to find. Again, I'll look for bargains before I go to eBay. This is why I do shop around at the op shops, and this is why I do go to the tip shop and pick up a $5 PS2 or pick up $3 games, because I mean, it's not because I'm money hungry, it's because I'd prefer, if I can find it from someone that's gonna give it cheaper, I'll get it. It's like if I want to go buy Nike shoes, I will, before paying $200 for a pair of shoes, I will look around everywhere, the net, everywhere, and I will even get them from the USA if it's gonna save me, you know, $50. So, but yeah, let's get back to games. Last Spider-Man. Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. So that is my last pickup for this video, guys. So yeah, as said, not many games this week. Couple of consoles, some peripherals, and yeah, a chipped Super Nintendo. So yeah, that's this week, guys. Thanks for watching. As always, come back next week. Hopefully I'll have some more video games for you to have a look at. And I say ciao to you guys. This is the Japanese version of Super Mario RPG. One of the best Marios ever. Expensive as if you want to buy it now. At least probably for a PAL version, you're looking at box $200, $250 for this game. Japanese version's not as expensive, which is why I have it. But thanks, guys. Catch you later. See you next week.